Hi, this is Derek Tsai from learnbyblogging.com. Today I'd like to show you how to do compost the bokashi compost into the soil. This is what most people call it a soil maker, and you can make soil compost out of the bokashi. So this is what I have done. This one here, I close it on the July 21st, and it's ready to be after 2 weeks. Today is August 10th or 11th, and after 2 weeks you can go ahead and put it into the soil to start the composting process. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. Here I have a bucket that I have holes in the bottom. This is to create the path for the bacteria or the worms and what have you, the nematodes and all the bacteria that's coming from the bottom of the soil, directly into to consume the food in the compost bin. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on top of the soil. As you can see, this is just a regular soil, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pile on the kitchen waste that has been piled on. And what I'm going to do is I put some regular compost. These are the regular compost to inoculate the bacteria to get it started. And you put some soil, layer with soil here, some soils here that can put on top as well, layer by layer. It's about 2 or 3 inches layer. That'll be good enough. I have another bin here that I've been composting. It's been sitting here for almost 3 weeks already. I would open it up and show you what it looks like. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put it layer by layer. Okay. Still smell a little bit, but or the bin has been sitting there pickling for 2 weeks already. A little bit smell like a little bit sour, and that's the nature or characteristic of a bokashi bin, a bokashi compost. So it's been pickled. Now it's ready to be decomposed into a useful fertilizer or soil. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna put one layer at a time. Let me go ahead and put it on the side so I can show you. Then I'm going to put some soil. Okay. So this is what I do. I inoculate with some some soil is already on top. Now I'm going to put some more bokashi things in there. These are the pickle food. I have grapefruit, tea leaves, coffee grind, and a lot of stuff that from the kitchen waste. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray some soil on top. I have some real, this is the traditional compost. Now I'm going to put some more food in here, or the kitchen waste in there. So you do it layer by layer, about 2-3 inches per layer. And then cover up by another more soils or any of the compost. Now, okay, you can put a little bit more. Normally it's harmless. Notice there's a lot of the white mold that's growing on top of the inside, and that's the bokashi bacteria or bokashi mold that are beneficial. So we don't need to worry about that. It's the smell Right now it smells a little bit sour. That's the nature of the compost. So you can spray some soil on top, some regular compost. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to finish up piling up the kitchen waste or the pickled kitchen waste, and go to the next step. Okay, now I'm finished my last layer, and just notice that the bucket is now empty. So we're gonna go ahead and finish it up with the okay. Now I'm gonna spread the soil. Last one, some traditional compost. The traditional compost is probably not necessary, but I just want to be on the safe side. Adding the traditional compost inoculate the bacteria. This is different bacteria than in the traditional than the bokashi bacteria, which is a lactobacillus. Okay, now we're almost done. What I'm gonna do is when you're done, all you need to do is just cover it up. You don't want to cover up completely. You want to actually add some water there to get the second stage of the compost process started. Okay, now I have about 2 inches height, 2-inch thickness of the soil on top, and I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and water down a little bit to get the bacteria going. So I basically spray a little bit, just lightly, pretty moist inside the waste, the kitchen waste. So you don't need a whole lot. I'm gonna just cover it up lightly. You don't need to seal completely. Just cover up lightly so that the moisture can be escape. And I put a label on it. So in about 4 weeks or a month, on September 11th, I'll go ahead and open it up. Okay, and that's how easy it is to create the bokashi, the second stage of the bokashi compost. Okay. I think that's it. Thanks for watching.